Good morning, Kay. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm in like a bunker somewhere, and I'm in Florida. One of your favorite
It's
places.
always like, where in the hell is Kay doing the show from
I
today?
yeah
What's going to be the background? What's in the cup? But you're enjoying yourself. You look good. Let's have some
yeah.
fun. I
I'm
just had a
blinking
Pop-Tart
twice
for
because
you, by the way.
I'm like a hostage. I hope you had a great Christmas, you and your beautiful, beautiful family. We have so much love for you. But I have to ask you, what is your favorite condiment?
Ooh, favorite condiment? Probably ketchup. I mean,
Ketchup.
ketchup, I
Okay.
do like hot sauce too. Hot sauce makes everything taste better, but ketchup
Hmm.
probably has the most use. Very Swiss Army knife, very Kyle Hamilton-ish with ketchup. Breakfast,
I
lunch,
didn't need it.
dinner.
I didn't need a ESPN breakdown at the board
Oh,
on
sorry,
ketchup.
sorry.
Darius, would you be willing
My
to
boss.
have this done to you because you love ketchup so much? I obviously don't watch college ball, but this caught my eye, of course. The winning coach of the Duke's Mayo Bowl, Neil Brown. This is absolutely disgusting. And then later in the Holiday Bowl,
It's gross.
the victorious coach got eggnog dumped on him. That's Lincoln Riley. This is gross.
Yeah, I mean, it's all gross. Any type of liquid, especially when it's sticky, like it's just and mayo. I don't even like the sight of mayo, let alone being dumped on my
Gross.
head. Eggnog, depending on if they put a little liquor or something in it, that might be all right. But
Ew.
this looks disgusting.
Ew, all of it's gross. But then something good happened. So I was looking at this and I found out that there's a Pop Tarts Bowl tonight. And the mascot for the Pop Tarts Bowl is going to be the first edible mascot. The winning team gets to eat the mascot. Literally, I heard that it's going to be a strawberry Pop Tart, which sounds delicious.
And now I literally probably about 10 minutes ago just had a strawberry Pop Tart, no frosting, lightly toasted. That's my favorite Pop Tart. That doesn't sound too bad, but I don't know about sharing. I don't like sharing things that I'm eating. That
I was
part of it
trying
sounds gross.
I was trying to think of the NFL mascot that I would like to be edible. And I just got grossed out going through the list of like the birds or the Patriot Man or like any of those. So we're not going to even do that. Instead, Jaire Alexander, story of the day. I asked Phil Simms about it and what Bill Parcells would have done. This Matt LaFleur thing. I feel like he's punishing the team, but he's tone setting. They're not a Super Bowl squad. Where do you come out on Jaire, what he did, and then his lack of accountability for it? And then
I mean, obviously from the outside looking in, it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But I've been out there for a few of those captains coin toss, and I think this is part of being on a young team. He is kind of one of the OGs on that team, obviously one of the highest paid defenders on that team. So nobody's kind of gonna, ask him a question or check him. You heard him say, "Hey, my boys have my back." So I think that's a part of it. And him just going out there, being from home, being from Charlotte, not getting a captain. Nah, he's missed a bunch of time this year as well. So I'm sure he was
yeah.
excited being out there. And then a big Justin Jefferson matchup. That's kind of where you come in, where it's okay, are we punishing the team? Are we going too far, actually suspending him for this action? I think it's more to it. I think it's more going on behind the scenes between Alexander and the organization, and maybe even potentially part ways after this season, because I don't think this was a big enough violation to get suspended for a whole game, especially when you went out these last two games. I think they have like a 96% chance to be in the playoffs. So you only need a shot. You got to get in the dance. So as a coach, as an organization, to suspend one of your best players for this, I think it's more to it. But it was hilarious watching it all unfold during and after the game.
I mean, he just signed a huge deal with them. It'd be weird to see them part ways after all. That's so crazy to me.
He's
And it's
so
a guy
good
who's had
too.
success bottling up Justin Jefferson. Like we've seen him do it. Like, what are we doing with the
Yeah.
Packers? We'd love to know your guys' thoughts in our YouTube chat. Let us know. I'm very conflicted about this Dolphins Ravens game. Hamilton picked the Ravens. Phil Sim picked the Ravens. It's on the CBS game, so he's looked at both sides of this. Tall task. Lamar Jackson dominated the Niners defense. I know the Dolphins defense is rolling. What's the key for Miami to shut down the Ravens?
Oh, it's gonna be tough. I mean, both of these offenses are tough to stop, but now Miami with Jalen Waddle being hampered with that high ankle sprain, that really sucks for them. Still a bunch of weapons. You saw them put up 30 against the Jets without Tyreek Hill, so Mike McDaniel tool will figure it out. They'll put up weapons. They'll put up points. I'm sorry, but the Ravens are tough. Both sides of the ball. That defense playing against obviously the Niners last week,
Yeah.
huge win, and they kind of made them one dimensional. The Niners kind of helped them. I think they stopped running the ball too early. And if you get one dimensional against this Ravens defense, it's going to be tough sledding because they are a fiery bunch. They can do a lot of different things from different personnel groupings. I love watching both of these teams play. They're both, I think, top 5 on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I think this will be another one of those games, Kay, that comes down to the last drive. One of these quarterbacks who can both potentially still win the MVP, having to put their team in a position to either kick a field goal or score a touchdown to win this game. I'm conflicted. You talking about you guys being conflicted. I'm conflicted. It's my hometown team against the Ravens, who I picked to win the Super Bowl right here on the show before the season started. So I'm just excited to watch this one play out. But I would give the slight edge right now to Baltimore.
The slight edge to Baltimore at home with their MVP, with their defense feeling themselves. Kyle Hamilton, I'm looking at his status. I think he's really meaningful in this one, so we'll see. It would be so huge for Tua to get this big win, though, on the road. Maybe it would finally change the narrative, even though he lit him up last year, and make people think that he's got it going on. Is there a team, Darius, that you feel like has the magic right now? Like I think both these teams do. So this is the great litmus test. But like, which team? It might be the Bills. It might be the Rams.
The Bills look really good right now. They're rolling. James Cook. If you can find, obviously we know how dynamic Josh Allen is, but if you can lean on that run game as well and not put so much on Josh Allen's back to be great every single down, every single drive, this Buffalo Bills team, especially with that pass rush that they have as well, can beat anybody right now. So I would say that the Buffalo Bills have some magic to them. The Rams too. Talking about them earlier. Watch out for those Rams.
That's true, especially with the Chiefs' magic seemingly running out. It's very interesting for growth in the AFC. We love you, D-Butt. Talk to you next year.
Later.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe right here. Do it now for the latest from Up and Adams.